Hey, what's up, guys? I want to cover this video. Came across me yesterday. I got it from the Free Thought Project. If you like to get these sort of raw videos that don't have any commentary or just the raw footage, I recommend subscribe to the Free Thought Project and hit the bell notification. They will publish these videos like this with without any commentary, without any interruption, just the raw footage, which is helpful if you're trying to make videos like this. So the title is a little misleading, maybe a little bit of clickbait. We'll see that in a second. All right, so that was excessive. I mean, his hands were up. So, he was in compliance. So I don't really, why the force? That's completely unnecessary. Now, the title of the Free Thought Project's video is "Cops Open Fire on Unarmed." At least they didn't say black man, for God's sakes. It's just, we gotta stop that race bullshit. On unarmed man in front of his children. So, the thing is that when the title says "open fire," you think that they shot him with lethal ammunition, and they didn't. I'm not sure what they shot him with. My first thought is a beanbag. And the reason why is because I don't see any blood. And if you've seen any pictures of those rubber bullets, they are pretty goddamn big and heavy and hard. And they're going to draw blood. So, and actually in this video, you never see anything bounce off of them. So my guess would be beanbags. All right, let's try to continue here. Absolutely excessive and unnecessary force, in my opinion. Now, I don't know what his past is. He may have a criminal record as far as fighting with police. Now, I know that the charges that are related to this arrest have to do with, I believe he was accused of beating the mother and some of the children. And that's the charge related to this incident. And I'm not exactly sure how they tie together. In the beginning of the video, he says he just left court. So I don't I don't know if he attacked the mother after court. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like they were getting along pretty good there in the beginning of the video. She didn't seem like she just got through getting beat on. So I'm not sure exactly how all that happened. I think the force is definitely excessive. So now I want to point out also that as an anarchist, I really do think that I have to explain anarchy to people, because I don't think that they understand where we stand with a lot of things. I've said before that anarchists are moralists. So don't think that anarchists believe that beating women and children is okay, because we don't. And don't think that that we believe that if we lived in a society without government police and government authorities, that we agree that, you know, well, neighbor's beating on his wife, that's okay. In my opinion, morality has to be the standard. So as an anarchist, if your neighbor is beating on his wife, then, you know, you as a community have to police that. You have to say, hey, bud, not in front of me, all right? And if they continue, then you use force and you fucking stop them. But anarchists don't believe, we believe in policing ourselves and governing ourselves. We don't believe in a society that is in chaos, okay? Beating women and children is fucking wrong, okay? That's what it is. It's immoral. I'm not going to stand by and watch it, okay? So we can't have complete chaos. This is my perspective of anarchy. There may be other anarchists that disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. You can think whatever you want. But that's the way I believe, okay? There's not going to be any beating women and children and anarchists standing by fucking watching it. That's not going to happen. So he's going to walk backwards. Alright. He's going to walk backwards, and then let's just skip forward, because that's about... He's going to walk backwards. They're going to arrest him. That's going to be the end of that part. This woman videoing is a little bit of a Karen. I mean, she's exaggerating. I mean, he's alive. The force was excessive, but he's alive. He's gonna go to jail. He's gonna, you know, he's gonna live. He's gonna face court. He's gonna possibly get a lawsuit for excessive force. So this may it's on video. I mean, this may be good for him. I mean, he might end up with quite a bit of money because of this. So, I mean, he's fine. He probably pretty upset. I'm sure I wouldn't want to be shot with whatever he got shot with, but he's fine. You know, he's not dead.
They still pointing a gun at us, like he outside still. They were shooting smoke bombs and everything over here.
Smoke bombs? I didn't see any smoke bombs.
Can she be helped without getting shot?
Fucking Karen. Shut up, Karen.
Okay, but can she get help? They said no, I didn't help you.
They didn't say that. I'm 1,000,000% against police brutality. But that fucking bitch shooting that camera, or shooting this video, is a fucking dumbass. They didn't say, no, we can't help you. They didn't fucking say that. There's no reason to, have this imagination that they're gonna fucking shoot this woman. Come on. Now you're fucking trying too hard. Trying too hard to be a fucking victim, and that just gets on everybody's nerves. Nobody wants to hear that fucking victim shit. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. All right, so she's gonna walk out. She's gonna walk out with the children.
I can't believe all that. I cannot believe all that happened. They shut the fuck out of him. Oh my God.
Skipped over that part. Sorry.
That is easy.
All right, so she walked out with the children. That's the end of it. All right, that's the video. Title's a little bit misleading. Here's the thing. You know, the force was excessive. As an anarchist, we do want a society without police, without government, a society where we govern ourselves. That is what we want. However, for that to happen, we as society have got to do a lot goddamn better. Okay? We can't have women and children being beat on if that is what happened. And it does happen every goddamn day. You know? So, as we want to strive to have the government out of our lives, to remove government police from our lives, which is our goal. That is what we all want. We don't want the government in our lives. We want to be left alone. For that to happen, we've got to raise our standards a little bit. We got to be a little bit more moral. Okay? Beating on women and children is wrong. Okay? Doing harm to any person that isn't a direct threat to you, taking people's property, destroying people's property is wrong. If we want this society where we don't have government police in our lives telling us to wear a fucking face mask or whatever the fuck other laws these goddamn politicians write, these fucking criminals, we got to be able to govern ourselves. And that starts with education. We got to teach our kids better from childhood. You got to teach kids morality, self-governance, responsibility, accountability. These things are necessary. Because, you know, I was really disappointed when I seen the outcome from the George Floyd protests. I was excited when they started because I thought this is going to be great. That's what I thought. And it turned to shit. It turned to a bunch of young punk kids that don't give a shit about freedom or this country, their countrymen, or anyone out there purging and acting like goddamn maniacs, burning down people's businesses, destroying people's property, assaulting people that hadn't harmed them. It turned into mayhem, and it still is mayhem. There still is rioting all across this country. So here is the thing. If we do want a society without police, then when the police aren't present, like how they were, how the police have been removed in these cities, then shouldn't we show that we can live without them? I mean, when the police are not present, and then you have a bunch of maniacs going out there purging, hurting people, destroying property, burning down businesses. When you have people doing this, then other people who rely on the government to do everything for them are going to call for the government to come in and stop it. In reality, we the people should stop it. For society to function without these government guns in our faces, there has to be good people willing to stand up and do what's right. And that is what I hope to see. When these riots started, I kept waiting to see good people stand up and stop it. And it never happened. Not that I'm aware. And if you ask, well, why didn't you get involved? Why didn't you go out there and do that? Ken? Well, because fortunately for me, I don't live in an area where we had any riots. None of that happened here, anywhere near where I'm at. And I'm grateful for that. And if the day comes, and I'm sure it will, that I have to step up and try to protect the people of my community, that is what I'll do. And that's what a lot of people may not understand about anarchists, is that we are moralists. And we do believe in protecting those that are unable to protect themselves. We take that upon ourselves. Because we want a society without police. There has to be people that are willing to protect those who can't protect themselves. Love your country, not your government. Stand with your countrymen, all of your countrymen. Stand with the families of that have abusive men that beat on women and children. Stand with them against all evil and all terrible nature of mankind. Anarchy is freedom.